Hello, everyone. We are live. I am Thrifty, and this is not Slippy. This would be
Baldy's Blades.
Mr. Eggman.
Dig 'em.
Degum,
There you go.
and better known as Mikey Newman. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, pal. I'm really good. How are you?
I'm so happy to have you on because we
Oh,
get
yeah.
to do something
Oh,
that
that's
we
nice.
would be able to do with Slippy probably because we're going to show modern knives today.
Yeah, he's not
got-
really a huge modern fan anymore, is he?
He's just got 3, I believe. So he wouldn't have much of a show with just 3 knives.
It could be a short, couldn't it?
It could be a short.
A
But
short Slippy.
for a filling in an hour and 45 or thereabout would be pretty tough. I'd be doing a lot of talking, wouldn't I?
You would be, yeah.
So hello everybody in chat. We've got let's do roll call right now.
Roll call.
Right now. And I'll try to catch everybody as they're coming in. Well, we had Tony in here earlier. I don't know if he is right now. Left a comment. Said that the caricature did not look like Mikey. And I said, to be fair, the other one doesn't really like me either.
I think it rather does look like me, Tony, and I'm quite upset by your comment, and I'll be having a word with you later.
We've got Mrs. Naked Sean. That was at 11:19. So I don't know if she's still in here. Marco, Blue Collar Pocket Knives. Hello. Mr. Chick. Hi all. Jason Beecher. Again, Tony's back. He says, saying hello to Mrs. Sean. So, yeah.
Everybody likes Mrs. Naked Sean.
Mikey, Jason.
She's a very nice lady.
She is wonderful.
She's lovely, yeah.
Wonderful lady. I'm very happy to have her in. We've got the other John, addicted to blades too. So what up, blade addicts? We've got Stacy, Bolster Blade. Good to see you back in here. Haven't seen you for a week or two. So good to see you back. Let's see. Marco says hello to you, Mikey.
Hello, Marco.
Michael Taylor. Yo, Michael Taylor. We've got Sean himself.
I hope he's got some clothes on. It's very cold out today.
It's a little bit cold. Especially over there, isn't it?
It's not very good over here. We've had a lot of storms coming over from your part of the world.
Yeah. Okay. Randy's WSG, our favorite.
I don't think I know him. Is he on here quite a lot? It's not the name that I recognise.
He's got a little tool next to his name. That doesn't make him a tool. That just means that he's the moderator.
Well, I mean, could it mean both?
I don't think so, but maybe others do. I think he's a nice guy. Swell. We got Stuart McCrae in here. He says, greetings from New Jersey. Hello. Let's see who else we got. Randy says, Mikey, every day, mate.
Yeah, every day, Randy. Every goddamn day.
That dog, man. He's got it out for you.
I know. That dog's not going to be pleased to meet me.
No. Norwegian Tinkerer says, hello to all, you beautiful knife nuts. Right. Got a great set of nuts. Great set of nuts. Let's see. We got EDC says, evening all. Well, it's still kind of like morning here, but all right. Well, afternoon, I guess. But for those in the UK, it's what, 6:05?
Yep, 6:05 p.m.
All right. We got Benny up in the house. I don't know who that is. Radar 468. EDC again. I think I said that. Mark's in the house. He says, hello, everyone. Just grabbing my pizza. And Radar 460 says, hey, Wastelander. So we've got the WSG Wastelander theme going here. Slippy has made it into the building. He says, evening all. And what else we got? I think that might do it. Oh, we got Mimo. Hello, Michael. How are you doing, sir? We got Nigel.
Mr. Loftus.
And Andrew Tiger.
Do we have a sound effect for that?
We probably do. You want to play that?
Well, why not?
I mean, I don't know. Why not? Why not? There's lots of good stuff in there for that. We just got to make sure we turn off the loop because, you know, the default setting is just garbage. We'd be roaring 45 times in a row.
Well, I mean, that's quite good sometimes.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Love it.
So, hello, Andrew. Special greeting to you, sir. And we got Booga McGee up in the house. Prop Blast. Good to see Prop Blast. How you doing, sir? Prop Blast says, howdy from New Mexico. United States.
New Mexico.
The knives come from that close by. Yeah, the Sanctified.
Oh, is he in? Sanctified?
What was it? Sanctified. Sanctified, what was it again?
EDC, is it? Sanctified EDC?
I can't remember. I have to go look at the sticker.
Sanctified leather now, is it maybe?
Sanctified leather. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. Ginger Fisher 75 says, "Hello, afternoon, gents."
That's a very nice gentleman who sent me some knives that may have arrived with you.
They have. We'll show them later if you'd like.
Well, why not?
Automessa would be some of the few traditionals that we show today. Who else we got? If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Ginger Fisher 75. Hello. Who else did we have? We had Byron up in the house. This TK, you're running a radio station and/or DJ service with that HD knobbered analog boxes in the background. I know, man. We got all kinds of wonderful electronics around the place. Try to keep them in tip-top shape.
Fully serviced and ready to rock.
Fully serviced. And always cycling them through to make sure they're always working. Let's see here. Boy, you guys have really commented a lot.
There's quite a few people in early doors.
For the early starts, I mean, usually we kind of ramp up to it. You guys have come in at a crazy pace. We already have 49 people in here. Dwayne Letterman. Caught Dwayne. Hello, Dwayne. How you doing?
I feel like they're going to be very disappointed, though, because Slippy's not here.
Nah. They can go a week without Slips.
And he's been replaced by an older model.
Yeah, but he's a little closer in age, so you maybe
70s model compared to a 90s model.
There's certain things we can talk about that would go over Slippy's head, like
the fuel crisis in 1973.
Yeah. If you look like Jimmy Carter, we can talk about Jimmy Carter, and he wouldn't have a clue, right? All right, Jason Beecher, how you doing? Nobody wants to hear about peanut farmers. Let's see. Jeez Louise, I really went down a rabbit hole, didn't I?
Yep.
Nigel again. I think I've got everybody, but if I missed anybody, I apologize. Oh, Memphis Fire, he's in here now. And Balamps. So hello. And then Big E just popped in. So hello, guys. All right. I think we're all.
That's quite a house. I think we've got a full house.
I'm very, very happy with the turnout today. Okay, so we are going to go through the knife news, if you don't mind. Very, very quick and brief, actually. So how about some applause for everyone that came in today? I know we can kick off. More enthusiastic applause. Yeah, a little better. There we go. There you're getting your hands together. Yeah, there you go. Appreciate it. Okay, so knife news today. Slippy is working this week. He sent me this photo of himself working. He goes, I do what I want.
I love that picture.
Not quite as tan as he was a couple weeks ago, is he?
Well, we've not had the sunshine, have we? Really?
Yeah. Maybe the tan's starting to weaken a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe you should go for like a fake one.
Yeah, a little spray on. That'll work.
Yeah, a little bit of a spray on tan.
Yeah, this particular Slippy looks like he might be a good playmate for Judd. About the same height.
Well, I think he's a little bit taller than Judd.
Ah, okay.
I kind of feel that Judd would probably get bullied a bit by this particular Slippy.
Yeah, but thank you to Slippy for sending the photo along, and also just want to wish him well while he's working today. He's going to try to be in the comments as much as he can, but I know he's busy tending to all the fraud and scams out there. So he's working the good fight.
I think he's just probably on the lookout for some knives whilst he's working on Etsy, maybe.
Oh yeah, he's on Etsy. Okay,
yeah.
He'd comment more, but he's too busy shopping knives.
Exactly.
All right, so are you excited about our new release here that we have from Rosecraft called the Overall Creek Farmhand?
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm most excited for these Rosecrafts more than any other one that I've seen so far.
Really?
I am a huge Sodbuster fan. Sodbuster's got me into older style knives, and I am absolutely buzzing for these. Really am.
Do you have a preference here? The black or the yellow?
My preference is probably the yellow, but I'm probably going to go for both of them.
Okay.
Because I really do like them. I think they're wonderful. Yeah. I love a Sodbuster, and that to me just screams Sodbuster.
Well, there you have it. So I've pre-ordered mine. They're supposed to release tomorrow. So make sure you're checking out your favorite retailer that sells Rosecraft. And if you're going to buy them over at Rosecraft Blades, make sure you use discount code Slippy10. He's an ambassador and a massive shield for Rosecraft.
He is.
So support Slippy and Rosecraft and buy a farmhand tomorrow.
What's your take on those then?
I love it. I love the cross hatching. You can't really see it on here.
I see the cross hatching, but it looks really well done.
Yeah, it is. It's for those that don't know, it's got the the cross cut like the Gunstock series, with the diagonal lines in it. So it just makes it really grippy. I have a black Sodbuster already, so that's probably why I'm not gonna get that particular one. And with Christmas and everything,
looming.
Looming gets a little tight on funds. Gonna make sure to get everybody's gifts and everything. But so I just bought the yellow sandalwood one. But awesome. I do like both as well. And the black sandalwood, this picture's not doing it justice. This looks very good as well. But rather than just try to show everybody everything on the Christmas stuff, I just kind of say, hey, go check out your favorite retailer and knife makers, because their sales abound everywhere. Just had a buck sale for 15% off for anything that you buy. In your, I think if your cart has over $150 of items in it, you get 15% off. So that's automatic. You don't have to add a code or anything. It just does it. So just things like that. There's sales and deals going on with knives all over the place right now. So make sure you're going to your favorite retailer and checking that stuff out. Great time to buy knives is this time of the year. I know, you're looking to buy gifts or whatever, but really it's just the best time to buy knives for yourself as well. So always try to set a little money aside for this time of the year. And I might have bought a buck 110 custom.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yes, I did.
I might be just playing around on the custom shop website, just trying to work out my favorite buck 110 to order.
I might even have helped Slippy acquire a 112 custom.
Ooh.
So
could be a very buck Christmas.
A very, very Bucky Christmas, along with Bucky the Beaver outside, 6 foot tall.
Brilliant.
But that ends our knife news segment. We're going to talk about, well, let's go back to this. Let's go back to our title screen We're going to be talking about this today. Modern knives that traditional knives guys enjoy. And so Mikey said pre-show, he's like, well, am I really a traditional guy? And when that came into a question a little bit, we kind of have a little bit of a discussion about what is Mikey? How do you categorize you as a knife guy now? Are you
Answers it in the comments, but please be nice.
I mean, as
a knife guy, as
it appeals to knives,
not as a human being, because that
not all your characteristics. No, you don't.
You don't really want that, do you? You don't want to see that in like the comments.
I think I would like it, but I'm not sure that's what you would like. But yeah. So how would you categorize yourself? Talk a little bit about that.
I would say up until Sharp Show 23, I was a modern knife guy. And I'd say for the rest of 2023, I was probably torn between moderns and traditionals, but I would say the majority of my purchases in 2024 have been very traditional. Very traditional. So
percentages. Can we get percentages there, maybe?
Percentages, I'd say 95% traditionals this year. 5% moderns.
So you haven't gone without buying a modern.
No. There still have been a couple of moderns that have come into the collection this year, but a lot of traditionals and a lot of Sheffield made knives. But that's not to say that I don't. Thanks for that. That's great, yeah. But that's not to say that I don't like moderns, because I still like moderns. I think addict is perfect. Kathleen, absolutely right. Addict, knife addict.
Just an addict.
So yeah,
we got Dan staying in here. Thank you for coming in, Dan. And also, it looks like Kirby Creek Mo has popped in. So hello, guys. But I didn't know what your knife collecting was prior to that, because that was kind of about the time that I got to know Mikey. Was from Sharp Show of 23. So
it was, yeah.
That was kind of when we were introduced. And Stan says, I'm just a knifeaholic. If it has a blade and looks cool, I want it, right?
I'm with Stan on that.
Yeah, I call myself traditional guy just because that's when I'm shopping around, that's kind of what I'm primarily looking at. But if I just kind of happen to see something that catches my eye, I'm not opposed to picking it up. It's just sort of like happy accidents, usually, with modern knives. I can't say one knife that I don't have that's a modern that I've been looking at for quite some time is a Chavez.
I've been looking at one.
It appeals to me a lot. I just like the lines of it a lot. I would say that's probably the one modern knife that's been bugging me for a long time.
It's been bugging me, and I may be sending you some money to make a purchase for me, so it's there in March.
A Chavez.
A Chavez.
You might have to pry it from my cold dead hands.
That can also be arranged, because I'm bringing Slippy the
Hitman. Done then. All right. Yeah, that will be cool. That'd be it'll give me a great opportunity if I didn't already own one to check it out, see if I really get a chance to.
That'd be good then. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Booger says traditional here, but I buy modern if I like it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. This Radar says TK Chavez has released the blue box, and they are awesome. I'll have to check that out. Norwegian Tinkerer says, I'm like a weather vane. Whatever I watch on YouTube, I want. At the moment, I've got the buck fever. Yeah. It comes in waves, doesn't it?
There's nothing wrong with the buck fever, though.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. The Alox pox, I had that for a while too.
I think I've still got that. Do you know that? I think I've still got an Alox hankering every now and then. I just need to get one. I've probably picked up 3 or 4 this year. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but you're definitely going to see some knives today that, at least from me, I know for sure that you've never seen on the channel before. But just don't have the opportunity to show modern knives a lot. And I know Mikey has a lot of them. So rather than force Slippy to endure all of my modern knives, which he's purely traditional anymore, especially older traditional knives.
Very
So
old, some of them.
I didn't want him to have to sit through all that. Probably wasn't going to be the most entertaining show for him. So I figured, yeah, this is a good time to do this. Mimo says mostly modern folders, traditionals and Victorinox, odd, modern, traditional, and fixed blade. So I think everybody's kind of the same. We all have, even if we're traditional knife lovers, some modern knives that we really hanker for. Some of them are just fantastic. So why don't you kick it off with your first one, buddy? See what you got to show us.
Well, seeing as I'm in the UK or Great Britain or whatever you wish to call it, I'm going to go with a Spyderco UK PK.
I want to say hello to Joanne real quick. Michael says she's there with him and says hello.
So, Spyderco UK PK, UK legal slip joint.
Yeah, that's a bright yellow, isn't it?
It's a very bright yellow. I got these scouts from a wee Judd. He bought one of the Magna Cup ones.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an S30V one.
So he didn't want the yellow banana stuff?
No, he bought some nice vapor puffing custom scouts at Sharp Show, and then he put together this one that was from like parts of other UK PKs, and I purchased it from him, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love this. Awesome little knife.
Yeah.
Half stop, nice action on it.
That color is very, very much like Pittsburgh Steelers and Pittsburgh Penguins over here in the U.S. color. A very fitting yellow for the.
Just a nice bright color that, if you were to drop this knife, you've probably got half a chance of not finding it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. UK PK for my first one.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I do like a Spyderco.
I like a Spyderco.
I'm going to save my Spydercos for a bit later because I'm kind of building up to that. Some of my favorite ones are actually the Spydercos. So I thought we'd start kind of more on the budget side of things. You guys will have to help me pronounce the modern knife names on some of these. I don't have the familiarity with them, obviously, being more of a traditional knife guy. But I've heard this pronounced several ways. It's called rake, I believe, even though it's spelled more like rook.
Rook.
But I believe it's pronounced rake. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But we have a rake. Now, this does not have a name that I'm aware of. It's just the P121G. And as we were pulling out our knives, we've discovered something. Mikey has the very exact same knife. We did not know that we both owned one of these. So not only do we have basically the same hat, we have the same actual knife. And how do you think you pronounce it? Is it
I was pronouncing it
Rook,
but I think it is rake.
Yeah.
Being a Chinese brand. But it's got really nice action on it.
A little bit of an upswept, and a little bit of a rise in it.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit of a rise at the tip there. But yeah, it's stainless, Chinese brand. You can see it's got pretty thick. Let's get under my armpit here. Very thick liners on it. They're milled. You can see the milling there. So it makes for pretty light knife.
14C28.
14C28. Yep. Yeah. Blade steel. Has a really nice edge on it.
Yeah, mine came super sharp.
And just a liner lock.
Perfectly centered. Great action.
Great action.
Yeah.
There's a nice spot for your finger there at the top. It's thick enough, it fills the hand pretty good.
It's quite a big knife, to be fair.
Yeah. So feels really good in the hand, but it's a little bit heavy with those liners. They're pretty thick.
I don't mind that though. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't mind the weight of it. I just know comparing it, when you compare the weight, comparatively speaking, it's a little bit more on the heavier side. But yeah, I thought we'd start with that. The Rake 14C. I love 14C as well.
That's
It's a great steel. It's very much to me like D2 in many respects. So, okay. You want to, you go your next one.
All right, I'm going to go with my QB.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to go with the QB. I'm going to go with the SRM. Sorry.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Sorry, the SRM.
Okay. Sanremo.
Sanremo, yeah. But again, the action on it is as good as any Spyderco.
Oh, that's axis lock. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, yeah, it is smooth.
It is really, really smooth.
Nice ramp and jimping. Can you do a Spidey with it?
You probably could. Let's
see your best Spidey. Oh, come on now.
I can't actually because the axis lock.
Yeah, a little bit stiff, isn't it?
It's like a Benchmade, isn't it? So, but the axis lock is great because you can.
Yeah, just slide it back, flip it.
I mean,
that's a pretty aggressive looking blade. It's probably not one Grandma would probably care for, is it?
No, I think Grandma would love that in her bag.
Grandma would love that.
Yeah, my grandma would have liked it for sure.
Yeah. Dan was excited when you said Kubi, and he's like, "Dang, no, it's an SRM." Well,
I picked up the wrong knife, but once I had started, I thought I might as well just go with it.
Well, we do have Kubis, so
we do. So this is in D2 steel, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
but yeah, really, really nice knife. No liners, just G10 milled. That's quite light.
We got Jay McGarity saying that the Civivi Cindy should be on the list. I don't have that one.
I don't have that one either. No. But yeah, my SRM, marvelous knife, really well made, really sharp. The action is it's like my Kaiser drop bear. It's that good.
We got Cheeto in the house. Hello, Cheeto. He's Cowboy Cheeto Bop today. Oh, well, here, look. See, I've offended someone. Careful what you say. Grandmas like and don't like.
Well, my grandma would have liked that SRM. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. My grandma would love anything that I showed her. She's just a very agreeable woman. You know what I mean?
Grandmas are just cool, aren't they, really?
Yeah, they really are. I got to keep remembering, I am grandpa age. I mean, I could potentially have a granddaughter.
Right. I've got friends that are my age that have just turned into granddads. Yeah.
So I'm grandpa age. All right. I'm gonna go with another brand that's kind of a budget realm. I forgot to look up the blade steel, but I'm pretty sure this is D2. This is the Sin Cut episode. Let's see if we can pull this up here. I'm gonna do it right-handed just to get away from the microphone. There we go. Harpoon blade. Got a olive drab green handle, and we got the sort of grayish stonewash finish on it. We got the nice ramping on there and the jimping on that. But I just thought it was kind of a unique blade shape and kind of a nice combination with the handle, sort of angular design. But yeah, this one's from Sin Cut.
I'm just having a quick look on the old Sin Cut website, and the one that's coming up is saying it's a 9CR18 MOV.
There you go. Okay. So 9CR.
9CR.
Probably. They may have different blade options.
Yeah, that was for the one in my Carter. So you don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Not sure.
It's hard to know. But yeah, that's just that was a good priced, maybe $30 knife, something like that.
Lots of nice shapes on it, though, isn't there? There's
Mhm.
a lot going on for the eye.
Yeah, just not your normal. When it's something a little standoutish.
Something a little
Stand out.
different from the norm.
Yeah, but your options are flipper or manual. That's it. So I guess that would be one of the downsides.
Seems like it's got a nice action on it, though.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. All right, what you got next?
I've actually found a QB.
There's the Kubi.
The one that I thought I picked up, but I'd actually
I
picked
can
up
see
the
why.
Ep.
Very similar.
Well, yeah, I think it's just.
I mean, not the blade, but
it's a
just
black
the
knife,
color,
wasn't it? Like a black G10 handle. And I think, oh, that's the QB, but no, this is the
color
QB.
blade. Yeah.
Liner lock.
Or-
I'm not even sure what the model is because it just says QB and it just says D2. So
I don't know that they all have names. That's
I'm gonna call it the QB pointy thing.
yeah, leafy shaped blade a little bit.
Yeah, like a modern Spyderco blade.
A little more angular at the back.
Yeah, I got this knife. I got this knife from the very well-known modern guy that is Wee Judd.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm
the
not sure.
electron assassin himself.
I'm not sure he was allowed to carry it anymore. He was probably being a very naughty boy, but there you go. But this is a really great knife. It's a budget knife, but the build quality on it is fantastic. It's perfectly centered. It's got a nice action. It's nice and smooth. Locks up well. And when I saw it, I thought I need to have that in my life.
Yeah,
that's my Kubi.
I do like a Kubi.
My one and only. I've been waiting to try one for a long time as well.
All right. Well, I guess I can show my Kubi. Again, just a model number. I don't know that it has a name. It's the KU334C. So comes with the C, I believe, designates the handle. And this is a jade handled Kubi.
Very nice. I like jade.
And I'm not necessarily a massive fan of like front flippers, but this one is just super easy to manipulate. I mean, if I can even do it around a microphone,
Whoa. Unlike a certain channel that I may mention that I am affiliated to with the front flippers.
We might still be here another 6 weeks for him doing that, but yeah, it really reminds me a lot of a sow belly handle shape. That's kind of what appealed to me. And
that blade shape reminds me of a knife that I'm going to show a bit later on as well.
Black coated blade with the D2 steel. And another, around $30-$35 knife. So I think when I bought it, I think that was kind of the price range I stuck in for many of these, budget $35.
Yeah, same here, I think.
Mm-hmm. But the jade's kind of cool, and so I think it looks nice with the black.
It does.
It's a nice color combination. The jimping on this, I will say, is some of the best because it's not overly aggressive. It does exactly what you would want from the grip standpoint, but without it being uncomfortable.
I've had one or two knives in the past where I've had to sort of sand down like the jimping edges because it just starts to dig in.
Yeah,
a little bit too much.
Just too much aggressive. But yeah, you can see there's the front flipper, and it's just super easy to do. Just super easy to do. So I was a little concerned with how much coordination it would require. Super easy. So I guess if you're Steven, maybe a little harder, but
yeah, he's not really known for his front flipping expertise.
He is not. All right, what you got next there, Mikey?
All right, I'm gonna come out of the budget range for a minute.
Sorry, I had a comment. This is why he wasn't allowed to do this topic. This is
he's not a modern guy anymore, is he?
Mm-mm. Now let me show you let me talk a little more about this front flipper for a second. You see how when you flip it open, the great thing about it is you've got nothing down here to interfere with your cutting. getting it all the way down. So that's one massive advantage. Now, you may not like the way that it manipulates when you open it, but that does give you the advantage over something like this episode, right? Where you've got that big chicken wing in your way.
Chicken wing. Yeah.
That's chicken wing. So there's advantages to having the front flipper. So let me just defend it for a moment. All right, go ahead. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's gonna kind of relate to the one that you've just shown, not through price, but through the color scheme. Jade.
Oh, yes, the jade.
And the black. And this is the Spyderco Shaman. With a wonderful action on it as well.
Okay.
Got the top block.
Top
there.
block. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And it when I'm it's got a nice, really nice action on it.
I'll tell you what, though, doing anything with the freaking microphone in your way.
I know.
You're in a much advantageous position having just the normal mic, because this thing, when you're left-handed, it's constantly just getting in the way.
When it makes that spring noise, like the reverb, like you've just fallen down the stairs.
I need to get it on the other side or something. I don't know. But
I mean, this is a big chunky knife, but it's in CPM M4 blade steel.
Wow.
But the action is really, really good. But it's quite a big boy. It is, but you've got the choil, so you can get right up on it. You've got the gym pin on the back, so you can grip it right up tight.
I do like the width of that. That's, some of the other Spydercos are quite a bit narrower. You have a very broad blade.
I love the blade shape. I do love the blade shape on this, and the handle. Although it's a big knife, it is super comfortable. Really is comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Not mad about the standard Spyderco clips, but yeah. Another Spyderco that just goes with
Mark is not a fan of black blades.
Black blades matter, Mark. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they've got an action like that.
Front flippers are okay. Prefer them for the same reason that I mentioned, says Thomas. Yeah. QSP, what was it? QSP missed that comment. Sorry about that.
QSP comment.
Yeah, I'll go back for it. QSP Garnet is my front flipper, top quality from Nigel. Yeah. So Michael wants the military 2.
In CPM 15V.
That's a big boy, isn't it? That's a big boy.
It is, yeah. The military 2 or the military, any of them, yeah, they're nice knives. Nice big ones. But yeah. I mean, this is a big knife. This is a big knife. If I put it next to the UKPK.
Yeah. I agree, Thomas. They have gotten quite a bit crazy. So I haven't bought one for a while yet. So yeah, that's a great comparison there. Yeah.
If I do it end to end or just above it, and it's just, yeah. He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. So Mark doesn't like the black coated blades because they look crap when they're all scratched up. Yeah.
Yeah, but that means that you've used it as well. So that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I think everybody agrees with you, Thomas. The prices have gotten crazy. All right. You want another budget pick?
Why not?
All right. There's another Sin Cut. Probably my favorite overall budget brand, I would say. For just your basic D2 style steel blade and handle. But this one is, oh God, you're going to have to remind me the name. The Honorous. All right. The Honorous. They've got some unique names. This one's in Cocobolo.
Cocobolo.
Another coated bladed one. Got the gray coated blade. And
that's nice. I do like the blade shape.
Yeah. You can spider flick this, you can thumb flick this, you can tab flick it. Chicken wing.
That's actually really nice. I'm really liking that one.
Yeah.
A lot.
Black clip does a good job, just sort of not standing out on the wood. Gray coated blade there.
A large finger hole.
Yeah, you can Spidey flick it. See if I can do it on camera. Oh yeah.
Yep. Nice action on it as well. Yeah, lovely. Very nice.
Yeah, great action on all these sin cuts. Now I do take the time to kind of tweak them all when I get them to my liking. You know, I don't want to have them be too stiff, but I don't want to have them the blade wobble. I want them to be centered. All that, you know, get them pretty perfectly dialed into my tastes. But
something that's a lot easier to do with a modern knife than it is a traditional.
To tweak it, yeah, and you never have
Yeah.
to worry about blade centering, do you? Because I mean, well, I guess you do if
You can
it's
take
to
them apart. You can
Yeah.
polish the washers, and
there's a lot of advantages to that. You know, you can always keep them clean. If you have to replace parts, you can even do that. So if you needed a new T screw or something like that, I mean,
exactly, yeah.
you could find one. But still just something special about having a traditional knife, isn't there? All right, what you got next?
I'm going to go with a QSP, which is also purely a flipper.
Okay.
And I think
that reminds me of the episode a bit.
This is called the QSP pangolin, I believe.
Pangolin?
Pangolin, yeah. It's a little animal, isn't it? I believe, like a little creature. But it's a top flip.
Not the penguin, but the pangolin.
No, the pangolin, yeah.
I don't know what that is. Somebody look that up and figure out
I
what
believe
that is.
they're an endangered species in Asia somewhere. But yeah, top jimping liner lock, full size liners, quite a big knife. Yeah, but really comfortable, really comfortable. In fact, even though that drops down, it's got some finger grooving going on.
100%.
In D2 steel as well, so always good for me. But yeah, and I am a big fan of QSP knives. They do make some really nice blades.
They really do. Got the chicken wing on there.
You got the little chicken wing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, QSP, really good knife. Big knife, but really, really comfortable.
Yeah, that is a larger size. But yeah, that does. The handle shapes are. Let me bring myself up here real quick. Not all that unfamiliar.
No, it's not a million miles away. That's all, is it?
Mm.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. So we're like not identical twins, but what's the other one?
Getting pretty close.
The ones that are born at the same time but aren't identical. That one.
Yeah, that one. Unidentical twins.
Somebody else tell us. The pangolin. That's what it is. Pangolin. It's the most hunted critter in the world by bloody idiots.
There you go, the pangolin.
Don't mess with the pangolins. Todd Carr up in the house. How you doing, Todd? We got Aries EDC, Midknife Crisis. Anybody else I've missed?
Oh, that's Dave. Hello, Dave.
All right. Yeah, so we got a little different crowd today. I think we kind of pulled in some modern lovers today. We're going to get into I'm going to kind of ramp up the expense. Here's probably one of the most budget ones. This one I bought, I don't know, just kind of thought it had more of a tuxedo look to it. Somebody will have to help me with the name if there is one, but this one's by Best Tech. And this is the model number. Oh, it's the Swordfish. Never mind. You don't have to help me with it. And this was with the D2 blade and satin. But it's got a nice tuxedo look to it in jade. Again, the chicken wing on this one. And this is from Best Tech Knives. So just another. Now, this is a pretty big one, too. I would say this is as good size as the one you just showed there, Mikey.
The pangolin.
Yeah, the pangolin.
Oh, nice yeah. Whoa, look at that blade. Look at that blade. That's very nice. Yeah,
Really
all
nice.
two.
Way they've cut the grind there. Kind of a
These are
safer grind, right? I guess a little
yeah,
bit of
yeah. These are the knives why I can't go fully traditional, because I keep seeing knives like this.
yeah, right. But I just thought that had a unique look to it with that front sort of bolsterish black transitioning color there, and
Yeah, because jade is you don't often see like the jade split up there. To be fair,
no, but
N-
nice
nice
long
little,
blade. That's
nice little clip on it as well.
let's see what size blade we got here. I mean, the cutting edge is like 3 3/4 inches.
Yeah, that's a big blade.
Yeah, and still good action on it. Let's see if we can. Yeah, you can just throw it out there because it's got such a heft to it, the blade, and the length. The centrifugal force just yanks it out there. So you got to really.
Once it's going, it's coming out.
Yeah, it just creates its own momentum.
Once you started, it's going to keep rolling. Yeah.
But there you go, Best Tech Man. Model number on that. This is the Swordfish again. This is the BG03E. Big guy, 03E. Yeah, big guy, 03E. Best Tech. All right. And then I think they have another. Didn't they come up with Best Tech Man, where it was like
that's like a more budget brand than Best Tech?
Is it more budget? They went down in price. Okay,
so the
Best Tech Man is the more budget end of the Best Tech. Okay,
I believe so.
I think that's how that works. Okay, what else you got, Mikey?
Well, seeing it, I'm going to go with the Best Tech, but this is the Best Tech Man made for Twisted Assisted. This is the Atlas.
Oh yeah,
and this is the replacement for the Junzi.
And that's a really thoughtful design. I can just tell by looking at it that's comfortable in the hand.
It is. The blade. Well, the blade has got really nice sweep on it. Really nice to use. The handle is probably a little bit more uncomfortable than the Junzi, than the knife it's replacing. But this is made by Best Tech Man for Twisted.
Okay.
And it's a slip joint.
And can you use that upper part for a finger choice right there? Can you grip up to it?
Okay. You can. Yeah. It's got some jimping on it just there as well, and some jimping on the top, so you can just grab it like that, and you can get right up.
Perfect.
But that is the Atlas.
Thumbstud design.
Thumbstud opening. Yeah, thumbstud opening. You can pinch the blade, but it's made for the thumbstud.
More of a slow roller type.
Yeah. You're not really going to get a really good flick on this. I think some people can, but I like mine quite tight, so I like just to roll it out with the thumb. Deep clip on it as well. And,
what's the bead you got on there? Is that the Baldy's Blades bead? Ah, look at that.
Baldy's Blades bead.
And now, you got to give props to who makes those. That's RDS wood turning, right?
It's RDS wood turning, indeed. Yeah, makes some fantastic beads. I think Tony's got some on the way from Randy as we speak.
Nigel's back. Have you enjoyed your dinner, Nigel?
I think Nigel's got one of these as well.
Radar says I've been looking at the Atlas for a while. Looks awesome.
I've got the Elan version here as well.
Slippy has gifted 5 Thrifty Kniffy memberships. Thank you so much, Slippy. Appreciate it, buddy.
That's what I call the pink cowboy version.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is not the most what would you say, offensive pink I've ever seen.
No, it's not the most offensive pink, but I'm sure that Elan could do it justice.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I am going to be changing the scales on these. I've got some titanium ones coming for it.
Right.
But yeah. The Atlas is a really nice knife.
I like that one a lot. Yeah, that's a UKer, right? That's the old Twisted Assisteds.
Commission assisted UK legal slip joint.
Yeah. All right, another budget one. This is like a little bit of a step up from Ganzo. I have to make sure I say that's right. Ganzo
Wasn't
knives.
Gonzo a Muppet? A little
Yeah,
blue
Gonzo's
Muppet.
the Muppet. Ganzo's the knives. So this is the Adamante, and this is a liner lock design. So you just got the scale on one side. And as a lefty, I always have to worry about these particular style knives because inevitably you will put your thumb right where the
Frame
lock
lock.
is. Yeah, and then so you've got to make sure you manipulate your hand in such a way. This one has a pretty wide top. See how the top has got some space there that you can bring your thumb up a little bit. So when you're thumb flicking it, no issue there. Pops right out. But the Adamante, let me see if I can show you the box. Just sort of the logo design here.
Ah, the Adamante.
Yeah, it's kind of its own brand among the Firebird brands, you know.
Yeah, the Ganzo Firebird range, yeah.
Right. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a little nicer blades, I think, than the Ganzos have. There's a bit of jimping there at the top.
Nice blade shape though. I'm
nice.
quite fond of that.
The clip's a little flimsy, it looks like. Yeah, it's a little thin, but I guess
like
the kind
clips.
of one.
I like the clips for what they do. I don't like it when I'm using like the knife.
Yeah.
I can always feel them.
You appreciate them whenever you're having to put them on.
Maybe you want to put it in your pocket and you don't want to lose it.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a little different design than just your standard Ganzo. So
something different.
Yeah. And you've got some room up here too. Grip up. But yeah, just another little budget piece. I think I probably paid $29, something like that for this one. It was
it's a cheap knife, isn't it?
And I believe this is let me make sure what the steel is on this. I was thinking it was D2, but yeah, it's D2.
D2.
Yeah, so the actual model is called the Informant. Adamante Informant.
The Informant, otherwise known over here as the Grass.
Not with the NT. Informant.
Ah, not the Informant, because we don't like those.
No, we don't want
Stitches
that.
Get stitches. I'm just saying.
Slippies get stitches too. All right, you're up, Doug.
I'm going to go. Was it Joseph McDonald that asked, "Is there any Benchmades?" So, the Benchmade Super Freak.
Oh, Super Freak.
It's super freaky. Yeah, in M4 steel. Very nice knife. This was the first expensive Benchmade that I purchased, not then realizing that they were all going to get really expensive over the next couple of years. I've got a nice mirrored edge on it as well, which the M4 is lovely still to like sharpen. It really is.
Mark's going to hate that one with the black coating.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mark, but look. It's a Super Freak, and it's got red in there because it makes it super freaky, you see?
Yeah, I like that. Daddy likes red.
That I thought that blade shape was very similar to one that you showed earlier. That was the blade shape that I thought looks very like.
Yeah, wasn't that the was it this one?
What's it, that one, sir?
I guess if you could see me, that would make it easier to identify whether or not this is the one you're talking
there he is. No.
Not that one?
No, definitely not. Just
okay.
Not that one. Although I'm a big fan.
Oh, must have been the Kubi. Must have been the Kubi then.
Yes, that's the one, sir. I thought it's a very similar blade shape to the Super Freak.
All right. Super Freaky Kubi.
Yeah, so this is the full size Freak. I do believe they do a smaller Freak as well, which is probably called Slippy. He's a small Freak.
Little Freak.
Yeah.
I thought that was Judd.
That'd be the
mini Freak.
Yeah.
Little Freak, mini Freak, Super Freak.
That's basically like the Brits, isn't it? You know, we're all freaky. So yeah, bench blade.
I like that one.
Or I think it was Joseph asked
What's
for
the
that.
price? What was the price for that one? You remember?
So these now over here are somewhere around the 240. I want to say
Okay.
240 to 250 maybe. But yeah.
Did you see the snide comment by
No.
Midnight?
My son is a leftist, but I still speak to him. Well, that's very gracious of you, Dave.
I don't know that Dave has said anything directly to me, so I'm not sure that he's on speaking terms with me being a left-hander.
Do you think he was having a go at you, or was he just?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh! So you made it personal.
Mm-hmm. Booker says, I have a Ganzo G710 axis lock. Found out that Ganzo was having issues with their axis locks failing. I'm skittish on carrying it now. Oh, really? Because I have an axis lock Ganzo that I beat the crap out of, and it's never failed.
I've never had a Ganzo fail on me. No.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Not on the axis lock, on the springs. In fact, I found the Ganzo springs to be better than the Benchmade springs overall.
Yeah, it's just knows the modern knives, but traditional headwear. So sending mixed messages. We're traditional knife lovers at heart. So
I always like to send a mixed message so nobody knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I'd say hello to the hat and stab you with the knife. Right?
Exactly.
There, right-handed, Dave. See that? Right-handed.
Ambidextrous TK.
I mean, I've lived my life among the right-handed world. I figured that out. Okay, so small, mini, micro.
and weed. Small, mini, micro, and weed.
That's perfect, Byron. That's perfect, buddy. Lefties are children of the devil. You're damn right. You're damn right. There's nothing wrong with being a lefty. It just looks wrong watching them right. Well, okay.
You can't please all of the people all of the time, TK. That's
there is a problem with writing because, whoever decided that we should write from left to right. When you're a left-handed person, you block your view of what it is that you're writing. So typically your handwriting looks a lot crap compared to right-handers.
That's your excuse, and you stick to it.
My handwriting's crap. I do my best. A gentleman with a twist. That's right. Yes. Yes, it is. Thrifty. Stacey's having a good time. Well, hey, 1931 Leatherworks is in the room. Well, if I am a child of the devil, I want my child's support. There you go. All right. It's time to get paid for being left-handed.
Got to get paid.
All right. So here's one I really, really like. And this is a slip joint, though modern. I believe you've got one of these too, Mr. Mikey. This would be the QSP.
Let me scour it in front of me.
QSP Hedgehog.
I love this knife. This is a cool knife.
I believe there was a porn star by the nickname of Hedgehog. Am I wrong about that?
I would not know. It's not something I am an expert on.
I'm not an expert myself, but I think I've heard that before.
I really like these blades because these are hollow ground. So they're
hollow ground.
Really thin beat behind the edge. You can get these so sharp. They are a slicing devil. They're fantastic. Half stops as well on them.
Look at the handle material. The jigging on that. The way they've done that.
Get jiggy with it.
Yeah, I really like how they've done that. I wish they'd do more of this. You don't see it that often.
I think Randy's got a really nice one of these in a real top-end handle, but I can't remember what it is. Maybe carbon fiber or graphite or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I have another knife with a blade like that either. More of a cleaver style blade.
It's a cleaver style blade, but you wouldn't actually cleave with it because it's so thin and so.
100%. No, you don't want to.
Really well ground. It's
chopping with that one. You'll ding it up.
it's an amazing knife. If it's like great for like opening boxes and stuff. It's a really good edge on it as well.
Yeah.
Nice action. I'd say it's probably mine's about a 7, Paul.
It really pops into that half stop.
Yeah, it does. It's got it's quite a tough knife. I really like these.
So there you go. QSP Hedgehog. They're very affordable. These two, well, these are what are these? D2? I can't remember. 14C. 14C.
Yeah, I want to say 14C 28N on these.
Just as good. I mean, pretty much just as good.
Great still. It's a great still.
Okay. It's another happy accident that we had the same thing. I did not know that Mikey had that.
It's happening quite a lot recently, isn't it? We've now got the old hickory as well.
I mean, same taste in headgear, same taste in knives,
facial hair,
same taste in wives. Whoops.
Yeah. We'll find out when I come over.
All right. You want to go up next?
Yeah, sticking with the slip joint and the modern, the old QSP penguin.
Ah, different type of penguin.
Yeah, a penguin, not a penguin, not a pangolin, a penguin.
A penguin.
Now, this was a gift from someone that you may have heard of. His name's Slip Joint Sawyer.
I don't know who that is.
He's got a YouTube channel. He's got a few like followers, but he doesn't really do modern knives anymore.
Oh, is he on that Slippy and Thrifty show?
He's on the Sloppy and Cloppy show, yeah.
But not this week. All right.
Not this week, son. Yeah. So again, very much like the hedgehogging. Really nice half stop. Great action on it. Nice pull. Great lock up.
Well, it's funny you should mention that.
Mm-hmm.
While you have the slip point version, I have the liner lock version. And you're sensing a theme. I have a number of jade knives. Now, I actually have this knife in like 4 different handle materials. This is just the random one that I pulled. But thumb study. And you can flicky. No problemo.
It's funny that you should have a jade.
Oh, look at that.
A liner lock penguin.
You've got the Mark version, and I've got the non-Mark version.
I've got the version that Mark would probably prefer. If he was a knife guy, he would not have the black blade, would he?
Right.
But these are great. These are really good knives.
They are just some of the best knives really you can buy for
really well priced as well.
Really, it's I want to say what, $32 is what they've consistently been for a long, long time.
I know that they're not much money, and they're a fantastic knife for the money. They're really well built as well. They've got a great action on them, and they're tough as old boots.
I would say among all the knives that I've got on the table, I'm going to go ahead and make a pretty bold statement about this particular knife. If you don't already own one of these, and you're just looking at it going, yeah, I kind of like that, go get it right now. Don't waste any time. Go get one right now.
Just don't get the jade green, because they're for me and TK only.
Yeah, right. But they've got a lot of different colors to choose from. So get whatever color.
Oh, there's loads. There's
loads. I got a red one. I got a blue one. What do I got? I got a red, blue one. Oh, I sold one of them.
I've got 3 or 4 of these.
I had a brown one I sold. So, yeah.
Different colors.
There are a lot of different colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I guess
in fact, I've just found another one.
Well, go ahead and show it.
Oh, okay. Let me just grab it. It's in brass.
Is that copper?
Brass. This one, I think it is.
Brass.
Brass with black hardware, but a silver blade.
Oh, yeah, it is brass.
Yeah, brass is class.
And it stains if you stick it up your...
Snuggle. Got the little brass bead on there as well.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's class.
Just class on the little leather lanyard. But yeah, it makes it twice as heavy though, the copper, which isn't a bad thing. But again, it's just a awesome pocket knife.
Mark's got that. The locking and the UK legal versions of the penguin.
The penguin or the pangolin? The penguin.
Jason wants a permission slip, Mikey.
What for? What does he want to do?
I don't know. I don't
Would he-
know what is.
Would he like to leave and then come back?
Not sure what that was about. 1931 says I'd like fixed blade penguin. The slip joint version was ugly. Huh. Well, all right.
I'm gonna overlook that comment because I don't want
Not
to cry.
everybody likes
live.
everything.
don't
Says
wanna
I got a
cry
liner
live
lock
on
one, but I
YouTube.
want to get the button lock one. I've heard that they make the button lock version of that. Yeah, they make all kinds.
I think
They produced about every dang version you could think of with that particular knife.
the
So
button
many
lock
colors.
one would be really nice. I think because it's got a great action. Yeah.
Has there ever been a knife that's had more blade options, handle options, and function options? I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe a
Sorry,
buck 110 or 12 or something like that. Oh, well, that doesn't really count because they're all different.
Okay.
I mean, of the same model. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Personally, I'll take the hedgehog over. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a great knife.
I think I prefer the hedgehog over the penguin, but that's not to say I'm not a huge fan of the penguin because I am.
Yeah. All right, I think I've got another one that we both have. You ready to do the twinsies again?
Where am I looking? Anticipation is high.
Well, it's got a Canadian name, but it's an American knife, made overseas.
Is it anything to do with Star Wars?
No, not this one. This is the biggie. This is the bigger one.
Well, I've grabbed the small one.
Where is Zen when you need him? There he is.
I grabbed the small one, me. I grabbed the R2D2. Look.
There's the big one. Now this is the original. I got it in OS 8 because I wanted the version that they made first time around. I didn't want to get the D2 and the bigger one because I wanted to have it as sort of a memento to.
I believe
the original release.
I believe there's an S35 version out there as well.
Yeah. There's one with a red handle that came out with special, right? And then it was maybe special still as well.
Yeah, but the rack, like the whole rack series, like the rack 1 and the rack 2 are just phenomenal.
Yeah, so these are from Ontario Knife Company, which was an American knife company that is no longer.
It was an American knife company with a Canadian name.
Yeah, but I believe they're still making and selling these, maybe by different I don't know, wholesaler or something. I don't know. I don't know the details, but they haven't seemed to go away. I know that. So
no, they still seem to be getting restocked in the shops. So,
yeah. But I do highly recommend this. This was like one of the first modern knives that really took off. Great blade shape on this. Doesn't look that unfamiliar from the Kubi that I showed in the what was the twisted that you showed.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a sunbuster shaped blade with that real
a little bit of a drop point, isn't it?
Yeah. And the way that the belly swoops up to the tip.
That's right.
But really good knives.
Yeah,
I think the price has gone up quite a bit recently.
They are very, very durable. One of the things that I note about the larger one is the number of screws in the handle.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
like 11 screws.
It's built like a tank. Like that doesn't want to come apart.
They are a tough knife. They are a real tough working knife.
And you can put the clip in 4 positions, a lot like the Spider goes, right? So you can put them in.
Yeah. You can have them in 4 different places, can't you?
Blade up, down, both sides. Yep.
Up, down, left, right.
Yep. And since we're already talking about that one, we might as well just bring it out now. I got the little one with the D2 blade.
You gotta have the D2.
Yeah.
For sure, it's a black handled one, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mine's like the green. Got some green.
There we go. So this is the Rat 2, just a smaller version of the original.
But now it's the R2D2.
Yeah. Can you hold up both of them since I got the mic in the way, just to kind of give a size comparison? Rat 1 and 2.
Where's my Rat 1?
You don't have it out?
I'm not sure I've got it out.
Okay, I'll try to do it then.
I thought I had it out. I'm just looking. I'm scouring. Oh, but looking. Yeah, it's quite a big size difference in them.
Yeah, it's significant.
Very much so.
But the Rat 2, quite a bit easier to carry around. It's probably what, bug out size? What did you say? Something like that? Bug out size?
What was a bug out? I'd say, yeah. Yeah. Probably like a bug out size.
Okay. So those that are familiar with a bug out. Okay. All right. Getting up to some of my favorites. Getting closer now.
Ooh.
What you got, Mikey?
Well, saying as you've just mentioned a certain bug out.
Ooh.
I thought I'd better show a bug out.
Yeah. Well. Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
You got some beautiful handles, but there's just one thing wrong with them.
What's that?
They're not red.
Ah, Texas Red. God damn it, Texas Red. Outdone me again, boy.
There you go. I don't know that I've ever... Have I showed this knife on the channel? If I have, maybe...
I don't recall seeing
one time.
I don't recall seeing your red bug out, to be fair. That's come as a bit of a shock. That is like breaking news.
Is this a surprise?
I am. This is my surprise look.
I'd hate to see you when I give you a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it's probably going to be very similar.
Very similar.
What's your blade steel for all the blade gigs out there and the steel gigs? Have you got an S30V there, or?
Oh gosh, you're asking me. It's S30V, exactly. I don't think about them enough, so I don't have the blade steels devoted to memory. But yeah, S30V.
This one's
now. This originally came with I want to say different colored.
You changed the scales?
Yeah, these are custom scales.
Ah, you got customs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Mine's all bog standard, but it's in S90V.
All right, show me another butterfly Benchmade.
How about the matching handle and materials, but a 940 Osborne?
Oh, well. Is that the same one that I have with the blue thumb stud?
Is it now? Lots of blue going on.
I have blue on mine, but I don't have a blue thumb stud, so I think I got ripped off.
No, do you know what? I may have.
You may have changed it.
I may have changed it on this one. I can't remember. I do recall changing blue thumb studs on one of them.
That must have been it.
Again, the action is just.
Can you believe we have the same one again?
Well, yeah.
I've got the great coated blade, but that's it.
Well, I've got the mini Osborne with the black coated blade.
Okay, close enough.
The blue.
Now Slippy says this is a spay blade.
It's not a spay blade.
And ever since he said that, I've liked this knife less.
No, honestly, John, do not listen to that man.
He's ruined it for me. He's ruined it.
Well, he kind of ruins everything for like most people. To be fair,
what was it? Somebody said that this show is less professional without Slippy, or more professional.
Well, way more professional.
Mm-hmm. Mimo, get out! You don't have any control here or say. You don't boss my audience around.
What do you like?
Vomited everywhere. Can you say jerk or check?
Sure. I'm a big fan of the Osborne. I think it's a great design.
I don't know.
It's not the most slicey of blades, but it's a strong knife for sure.
So there you go. TK's got the 940 and the bug out. Did everybody know that? I don't know. Now
I'm
I've
not
got
sure.
one. I think
I'm not
you've
sure that
got
I knew that.
I think I've got one that you may have as well. As a matter of fact.
Are you sure?
I didn't pull it out pre-show, so I don't know if you've got it on the table or not.
Oh.
But it is the Mini
Adamus.
Mini Adamus.
I can see it. I might be able to reach for it and still look professional.
It's crew wear, beige crew wear.
I'm back. I didn't go anywhere, did I?
No, you did not. You didn't have it on the table. You did not have it on the table.
Crew wear Adamus. I want. Yeah, I've got one. Yeah. The crew wear.
Is that it's like a burgundy-ish color? What color?
It is indeed. Yeah. This was a SHOT Show special color.
You know how I acquired this knife?
Did you steal it off of somebody?
I did not.
Did you go to a shop and purchase it?
No. Back in 2022, I want to say. National Knife Day giveaway, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I won this.
You won a Benchmade Adamus.
That's back when they would actually do
in crew wear. One of my favorite steals
that were worth entering.
I took this knife to Sharp Show this year, and a certain Irish gentleman was trying to pry this from my hands and try and doing like trades and stuff, and yeah, I was like, Paddy, leave me alone.
Yep. So here's another tramp stamp. I mean, bug out. I mean, butterfly. I mean, Benchmade. Have you ever gotten over the tramp stamp look of it? That butterfly.
I don't mind it, to be fair. I've not really thought about it.
Can we see your lower back very quickly?
No.
Is there one there?
I can't show you my Benchmade tattoo. No. I don't think you'd really want to see it.
Certain things like tramp stamp. Doesn't it look like a tramp stamp? I don't know.
Who even are you, TK?
I'm the guy that is trying to replace you and doing a miserable job.
Slippy feels like he doesn't even know you anymore with all these modern knives.
I am pretty shocked myself, Slip Joint Sawyer. The journey of knives is a long and very confusing one. So
it's a long and rocky road.
You will pick up moderns.
You will grow to love moderns as well. That's the problem.
Right, so here's my second favorite knife.
Second favorite modern.
Second favorite modern. And I think it kicks the bug out's ass. I always say that when I pull this knife out, because this is a Kaiser drop bear, and it's just every way superior. I mean, it's more rugged, better action, better axis lock.
And as if by magic, I too have a Kaiser drop bear
with the purple stud, and you changed the handles.
I didn't change the handles.
Somebody did.
Odin's gear. This is a custom.
Look at the action on that thing, and look at the blade on that thing.
The action on these is probably one of the best. I would say.
Kaiser probably does the best job. Kyber and Kubi, the 2K knives, do a great job of action on their knives.
The best axis lock ever.
Yeah, it's 100% better than that garbage that's on the Benchmade. But you have these like chalky black, matte slip joint Sawyer black handles on them with the purple thumb stud. What kind of steel is on this? I always forget.
I think mine's 154.
I think that's right. Yeah, 154 CM. That's it. But I really like that spear point blade. That's pretty freaking bad. Pretty bad.
Pretty awesome knives, indeed.
Yeah, great action on them. Love that. Love that knife. To me, that's worth what was it? 110, 115, I think was what I paid for it.
I paid about 100 for mine. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to you. Kick me in the cherries. All right, thank you.
No, I said about 100. It could have been
that was
a little bit
pound,
more.
wasn't
It could have been a little bit more. It could have been a little bit less.
That was pound.
Pounds, yeah.
Now do the 0.8 conversion. And what is that in dollars? You've spent more than I did. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
So I said about 100. It was actually 85, but never mind.
Okay, now we're just trying to annoy me.
I'm sorry. I take that back. I was a bit of bitch.
All right. You're making me lose my train of thought. Do you have any Civivi knives?
I do not have a Civivi. No. Nope. Do you?
Okay.
Do you have a Civivi?
I do, and it's called by the name that Slippy would appreciate. This is the Conspirator.
Oh, I thought it was a jackass. The Civivi jackass.
I thought you were going to say jack off, but okay. The Conspirator. And a Coca-Cola handle on this one.
Coca-Cola again.
Yeah, very similar handled material to the episode.
I was about to say it's a very similar knife in design, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Gray. But you know, it's got the button lock on this one though. And you gotta have fun playing with that. Right. Button lock is just a tremendous amount of fun to play with. Let me try to do that right. Oh, I'm surprised I could even do that right-handed, but I did it.
That's a big old chonker, isn't it? It's a big old knife.
Yeah, well, the blade's a little bigger than what we seem. I don't know. Like the blade outsizes the handle because you got sort of a thin handle design. But yeah, I don't have a lot of button locks. I think this is one of maybe two that I have. So that's kind of a thing I was after for that particular one. But you can also use the flicker. So kind of a strange combination. I'm not even sure why they needed to put the flipper on there, honestly. But
so you got the flipper and the button, and you can probably pinch it as well.
Yes, you can pinch it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice large choil or finger groove, whatever you want to call it, blade groove. There you go. So, all right. What's next? I'm getting up to the good stuff now.
We're going to go with probably one of my favorite Kaisers. And it's the Kaiser T1 in Mikata. And this is a great knife. It really is. It's a liner lock, and this was a gift from Stephen at Paddy's Potato Peelers.
That's pretty stout.
It's a great knife. It feels great in hand. It's quite a big blade. Nice, really nice grind on it. I believe the steel is 154 again. But yeah, Kaiser T1. You can just roll it. You can flick it. Quite a beast of a knife.
Yeah.
Nice and light as well.
Yeah, it's a good blade to handle match. Just good ratios there. I like the way that looks together. Yeah.
Awesome knife. Very popular over here, I believe.
Cool. All right. You ready for a big one?
You got a big one?
I got one that it kind of rivals your big one.
Oh, that's fighting talk.
Yeah. It's the Praetorian. Artisan Cutlery Praetorian.
It's not
very modern style knife.
It's a folding pry bar.
You can see all the contours there in the handle. Built like a absolute brick S-house.
That's for splitting Soviet tanks in half.
I mean, look at the width of that thing. It's a very heavy knife. Let's see what we can. I got the scale right here. Let me measure this weight. in what is it? Ounces? Yeah, we're gonna measure in ounces. I think it broke the scale. 268 grams,
Mm-hmm.
or 9.4 ounces.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah, that would be even heavier than a 110. All right, so you want to see the blade?
It's just
stupid.
now that's
But
a knife that my grandma could like carry in her bag.
Grandma would love this.
Grandma would love that knife so much.
There's a little stud that you can put in this hole to make it a fixed blade.
Grandma did love a stud.
Yep. How
To
many
make it a
studs
fixed
did she have?
blade.
Did she have quite a number of studs
You
roaming
could
around the background?
you could slide through a nut and bolt and turn it into a fixed blade.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to attempt to close that one on screen, but I can do it.
What's the blade still on that? Is it something really, really tough, like 8 CR or something?
No, it's better than that. It doesn't say on the blade. Sorry.
Right. I shall look it up. It looks quite a beast.
It's quite the beast. I love this thing. This is my Terminator knife. I want to get robotic.
Yeah. Well, I'm just making a bit of room because I'm going to get my chonker out now.
It says Mimo says S35 or RPM 9. I'm going to go with probably RPM 9.
RPM 9. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah. All right. What you got, bud? Ha! When I pull out the big one, he's got to try to top me.
You said, see, I wasn't even going to get this out, but you said you might as well get your big one out.
Well, everybody enjoys seeing it because it's so funny looking. Well, just go ahead and put two hands on there. Jesus.
What do you mean by funny looking? It's just a knife that my grandma gave me.
I think your grandma might have had the hots for you.
It's just a little bit of blade. It's just
Grammy may have been a little bit incestual.
Yeah, you could do a bit of skull crushing with it as well. You know, nice hollow grind on there.
I got a question for you. Is what petrol station did you get that?
It was the biggest petrol station I could find when I was in Florida.
Miley Chopper Newman. It's an aesthetic beast.
Mark loves this knife. Mark really wants this knife.
Opera for the chopper. Texaco is where you get it. Was Mikey's grandma a biker chick?
She was actually, yeah.
That's it's a monster, Dan. Holy crap! Holy
crap! This is a fifth pocket for me.
Okay.
This is just really like a fun knife. Really, it's not something you could really ever use with any kind of a. I mean, it's a folding cleaver, really.
Buc-ee's is where you got it.
Buc-ee's,
the largest gas station. I duck every time Mikey wheels that.
What about
the driver says no, she's not a biker chick, but she does wear leather.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun.
It's just fun. It's just
a fun knife.
Yeah, that's all it's all about.
It was one that I was going to move on, but it always does well on the live shows. So.
Yeah, it just makes people smile. It just yeah. Is it preposterous? Yes, but that's the whole point.
It is literally a ridiculous knife.
Yeah.
But everyone needs at least one ridiculous knife in the collection, I would say.
Yeah, I do. I agree. That's what the proponent is, right? It's just just fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What you got next?
Well, this is definitely one you have.
Oh, really?
But this would be the Para 2.
That Para
Paramilitary 2.
2. I've got a Para 2, haven't I? I've got 2 Para 2s. Where are they? I'm sure I've got one of them out. Just looking around the table. Yeah. The PM2 I prefer over the PM3. Most people that I know seem to prefer the PM3. I love the PM2.
Yeah, I'd say I'd probably prefer the PM3. But the 2 is not far behind. Like in, size difference, type style knives, the difference between the two in my favor is very slim. It's not a wide margin. Not like some of the others.
I have found a PM2.
There you go.
And
so just got the digital camo scales. What do I have this one in? S35, I think. Yeah, S45, my bad.
Oh, S45. This one's in crew wear. And I've recently changed the clip on it for a Lynch clip, like the deep carry.
Oh, okay. Now this has that top lock design.
Compression lock.
Yeah, some people say that's not good for lefties. I don't have a problem doing it. No problem. I don't get it. I guess if you're not coordinated.
Yeah, I love the PM2. I think it's a wonderful knife.
So
this for me is like Spyderco's Buck 110.
Yeah, it's got to be their most popular knife all time, right?
Do you know? I wouldn't know.
Maybe a Delica. I don't know. What else would compete with it?
I don't know. Yeah, hard to say. But a great knife, honestly, really good knife. Tough,
good size. I mean, it's not too ridiculously large, but it's a it's a big knife.
It is a big boy.
Okay, so you want to show the 3 next? The Blurple.
The PM3.
Yeah. Gotta say, my favorite modern knife.
Is that the standard PM3 or is that the lightweight?
I'm sorry?
Is that the standard PM3 or is that the lightweight version?
This is standard. Yeah.
That's standard. Yeah, I like. I've got a PM3 standard here. Yeah.
Now, what did I get this one in? I got this one in S10 110.
Oh, mine is just a basic S30.
Okay. Yeah, this is their Blurple version. It was a bluish purple handle. That's why they call it that.
Blurple. Sounds good.
Blurple. Yeah. Combo. But love the blade shape on that. You can do pretty much just all your hard working tasks with that sort of thing. Got the stock clip on there. I know people don't like those all that much, but
I gave Slippy the PM3, and
he loves it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure that he does love it because he doesn't treat it with much love. It's done all the crappy jobs and stuff.
Yeah,
and
but that's
absolutely abused, and
that's how he. That's how you know he loves it if he's using it all the time, right?
Well, to be fair, it's one of only 3 moderns that he's still got, so that must say something.
What are we triggering you with, OMKR? Triggering you?
Is it a Spyderco thing?
Hmm.
Maybe his spidey senses are tingling.
Hateful clip on the PM3. I agree. It's not the best.
That's the one thing where Spyderco let themselves down is generally like the pocket clip.
Paramilitary versus the native. Let's go. I like the paramilitary.
I like the paramilitary a lot.
PM2, Para 3, same thing. PM2, PM3, same thing. Names. Yeah. Okay. Native is way better. Well, I don't have any personal experience with it. But just the shape of it was not as appealing to me. So I don't know. That's just me. But among the modern knives, I got to say that's one of my favorites. I really like the drop bear as well.
I love the drop bear. The drop bear is such an underrated knife.
Yeah, you never hear people talk about it like you do, like some of the others that it's compared to.
And recently, they've brought out some really nice steels. They've done a 20 CV, a 15 CV. They've done some really nice steels in the drop bear nav as well. So if you're that kind of person that likes,
yeah, and they're not like a ton more, maybe $20, $30 upgrade.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
that's
not a
about
big
it.
jump. There's not a big jump.
Now, I got a few more. This is more of the modern slip joint style.
Slip joint.
A little bit. This is probably the smallest knife I got on the table, actually. This is the Real Steel RB5. They're a little Barlow.
I've heard nothing but good things about these.
Got that 2/3 half stop. 2/3 stop, I guess you could say. Really cool little blade on that, I thought.
Nice clip point. Yeah, very nice clip point. Big long swoop down on it.
And the cool thing is you can change the handles on these. They've made the handles interchangeable. I actually got a white pair you can see here. Now this came with a clip on it. I removed the clip. I hated the clip. It did not work for me. But there's a white pair. Or sort of actually like
Barlows shouldn't have clips, should they? Any kind of Barlows. It doesn't need a clip.
It's a small clip, right? But it's
a wire clip as well.
Yeah. It's in the way. Just need to get it off of there. You can see you can mount it on both sides. Got holes on both sides where you can mount it.
Oh, is that the one that sits inside the back of the handle?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Just wraps around, from the inside out. Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm. But I also have the same one with the other blade option because I liked it so much that I was like, you know what? I can't decide.
You liked it so much that you bought the company.
I think that was Norelco, wasn't it?
Remington, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, might be right. Remington.
I like that blade shape as well. Yeah.
That was a hard decision because I liked both of them so much. So
you bought both?
Yeah, I did both. The red and the black. Again, you got that 1/3, 2/3 stop. Wonderful snap on them.
It's got they've got a nice walk and talk on them for sure.
So,
and I love that 3/4 that they do on the like the Real Steels.
Yeah, super snappy. So pretty cool little slip joint, modern slip joint. Okay. Am I out? Nope. I think I got one more. And it's another slip joint. And then I'm going to be done. So you can finish up. How about that?
Okie dokie.
So this is the Real Steel G10.
I love that blade shape. I like that blade.
And nice little vibrant orange color.
Is that in silver and black, the blade?
Yeah, it's multicolored.
The contrast is amazing.
Yeah. And if that groove there, it's just, a little finger groove.
Yeah. Oh, that's really clever.
Mm-hmm. There's some jimping there all the way at the top.
That's a knife that I've not seen. I'm quite taken with it.
There she is opened up.
And the 3 screws going down the back as well is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like how they kind of even those out to make it space perfectly even.
It kind of matches on the other side, the match strike pull, like the long nail pull. Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of contouring there. But yeah, that's the G10, they call that. Kind of not a very, I don't know, unique name, but there you have it. Let's see what this says here. Orange G10. Oh, I'm sorry, G-Tanto. That's what it is.
G-Tanto.
G-Tanto.
I'm going to be looking for one of those and seeing if they're available over here. If they're not, I'll be sending you a message later.
Okay.
Because that might be like a March pickup.
So they're a little cool modern slip joint. But that is everything on my table, I believe. Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
I showed a lot of knives. Showed a lot. Bug out, yeah, showed that. Mini Adamas, showed that.
Right,
Yeah.
Mini Adamas.
Showed them all.
Okie
Got to
dokie.
every one of them.
I'm going to go with Buck. The Buck Marksman.
Ah, I did forget the Doppelt. There's a reason for that, but that is a nice knife. Let me just mention the Doppelt. That is a nice little Walmart dual-bladed Barlow. Go check those out. They're like $35.
I remember you talking about those, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that.
There's my Buck Marksman with the tire grip.
Tire tread
handles, yeah. Tire tread.
Yeah.
Deep carry pocket clip. Strange locking system on the top there.
Oof. That's aggressive.
Oh, it's an aggressive knife. Look at that Tanto.
It looks like a stealth fighter.
It looks like a stealth fighter, yeah. You won't even see it coming until it's dropped a bomb on you. But you can flip it, or you've got
like Mark.
You've got the finger hole, or you can just flip it as well. It's great. This is in Bucks 154 as well, which is pretty cool.
$45 for Heine Haynes for that G10. They're saying.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So this is one.
What blade steel did you say was on there? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What blade steel did you say was on there?
154.
Okay. Yeah.
But with the Boz heat treat as well. Yeah. So I'm not hugely into that Tantos, but this one just spoke to me.
Yeah.
I don't think they've made it for like a few years now, so I needed to pick it up.
The blade does look like a cockpit to an airplane.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's one of my modern bucks that I really like that. And then I've got the modern 110. Slightly different blade shape.
Somebody was waiting for bucks forever, so you just appeased them.
I mean, these 110s are great, and they're not a lot of money, and they're available in quite a lot of colours as well.
Well, some of the colors have gone away, and now they're outrageously priced.
I've got orange, green, black, blue, tan, and red.
You have the blue one. That one's quite expensive.
The red one was quite hard to find as well, but yeah. Good old Buck 110. But if you wanted an even nicer upgrade on the 110 with the micarta and the S30V blade steel, and I believe that they're doing these now, but I can't get them over here in S45 as well. So that might be one when I'm at a blade show.
Go put
Texas.
That up. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Blade show Texas. If I can find one of these in S45.
Roger Dodger.
That will be on my list of 110s to pick up. Judd's favourite.
Oh, okay.
The Spyderco stovepipe.
That's not for me.
That's the most nicest way that anyone's ever said, I hate that. As I call this, an engineering tour de force. It is absolutely built like a tank.
Yeah, it does look very durable. Wow. Yeah, that backspacer. Good Lord.
Backspacer. Look at the blade stock.
Is that titanium that's made from?
Titanium handles, yeah.
Sure. Can we see the spine again? That was pretty interesting.
The
No, the blade spine. There you go. Just the curve of it. Yeah, there we go. Very thick. Yeah, that's the proper width to that.
Yeah, it's in CPM 20 CV as well, so it's a good skill. But it's actually in the hand. I mean, look at the pocket clip engineering on that. It's really comfortable.
Now, can I say one complaint that I have about all the liner locks? All right, can
Yeah.
you show that from the bottom, please? Okay, you see how the recess is on the outside?
Yeah.
How hard would it be to make it to where that's on the inside so you don't have to see that?
Yeah, I suppose.
But why don't they do that? It's like 95% of the time it's on the outside.
Would you like me to write to Spyderco and ask
I would
them?
like you to write every knife manufacturer that does that and ask them why. Wee Judd says that knife is so fugly it makes you look good, Mikey.
In that case, I'll keep it up longer for you, Judd, because I know how much you love this knife. Judd has been trying to get this knife off me for months.
It messes up the action, Thrifty. Well, it also messes up the appearance of the knife.
Oh, how about a K-bar? A Gila. K-bar Gila.
That is a beefy knife.
It is a very beefy knife.
That would dwarf my hand and not look good in it.
What does that one look like then? Does that look like a stealth bomber or something different?
What does that look like? Looks like a friendly aquatic creature. I don't know.
I don't think I call this a friendly looking knife, really, but yeah,
It is a lot not aggressive. The lines, very rolled off.
But it's a big boy. It is definitely a handful.
Yeah, the end of that looks much like a old style fixed blade. The end of it there, yeah, the taper.
Yeah, it does. How about a Kaiser Deviant, sir?
Sure. A very fitting name.
Well,
for the owner.
No comment. I'm taking the fifth.
You can't disagree, though.
Kaiser Deviant. I believe they've discontinued this model, but it's a really nice, great action on it. Liner lock.
Among the Chinese brands, I got to say, Kaiser and Kubi.
Kaiser, Kubi, QSP. I would probably put in that as well because
right
QSP makes some absolute beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Kaiser Deviant, quite a good name as well. My little MKM. Modern knives, modern slip joints.
Oh yeah.
I've been a fan of this knife for a long time. It's just
there's a bit too much that you can see through on there. It's like one of those girls that wears sheer clothing. You either love it or you hate it.
Like my grandma.
Granny see-through. I remember her.
But yeah, these are kind of cool. When they come with that cool sheath with the magnetic sort of belt loop, which I thought was always pretty cool.
Slippy's not sick. He's just working. Don't feel sorry for him. No Dimcos, Michael Taylor said. Now, look, we never professed to be like massive modern collectors of like all the nicest
Demco.
But there we go.
Demcos.
Mikey's filled the need for you. I don't have any.
I feel the need for Demco.
Look at what do they call the blade shape of the one in your left hand?
I don't know actually.
I call it ugly.
I know they've got the sharp blocks on them, which are really fidgety. Really fidgety.
Shark lock?
Shark lock, yeah. But really good. I mean, these are not the very pricey ones. I think these are only something like Oz 8 or Oz 10, but I know they do some really nice steals.
Okay.
But yeah, Demco.
Shark foot blade.
Shark lock.
Shark foot blade. Matt agreed with me. They call it ugly.
That's not very nice.
Just shout out for Hogue and the Mini RK. We didn't get far from Spyderco, did we? Now, what is this model?
This is the Endura in K390.
I call it elongated. That's what I call it.
Enduro. Rah, 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 rah. It's quite a long stretched out blade, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stretched. It's like somebody on stilts.
So it's not as big as a stretch 2, but it's still quite a big. I mean, it is a big knife because look.
Mikey with 2 eyes is obviously a massive modern collector.
A massive what? Sorry. Oh, collector. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one that I picked up from Stephen as well.
Oh, okay.
Stephen likes a Spyderco.
So you probably paid about 80% what it costs because he never gives you a hell of a deal. Not like Matt.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Matt does give outrageous deals. Another Spyderco, the Gal Bradley.
Gale. Now that is one of my friend's favorite knives. His name would be, well, you guys know him as Sam the Silencer.
Yes, Sam the Silencer. I have seen him on the chat many a time.
Mm-hmm. Very smooth lines on that one.
Yeah,
but as I told him, I said I could never buy a knife from a man whose name is Gale.
Why not?
I just don't like that name.
Well, I bought this knife from a man whose name was Stephen.
Yeah, but this is Gale Bradley.
Yeah, but I bought it from a man called Stephen. And that's in M4 again.
Did you know that his friend's last name is Stevens? So it's Stephen and Stevens.
The Stephen Stevens show. What?
It's the Stephen and Stevens show.
Yeah, but that's my newest Spyderco. I've only had that 2 or 3 weeks tops.
Yes.
That is my newest Spyderco.
I like it, but the name bugs me. I don't like
the name bugs you.
Yeah.
And Spidey flick getting on. Another Spyderco.
I mean, you could go on for days with all your Spydercos.
Well, I'm not planning on going that.
Have you just gone through the catalog and gone circle, 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 circle?
No, because I wouldn't do that. You know that this year I've been buying a lot of Sheffield knives, so yeah. I've had these for like a while, really. And that was a Spyderco.
I'm blown away by the Spyderco collection. You've probably got what, 30 more?
I've got loads. How about the Chaparral?
That one I like. That one I do like.
Yeah, so does Judd and so does Stephen. They've both been trying to get this off of me for.
Now, what kind of wood? Is that wood material or is that?
Yeah, it's bird's eye maple.
Oh, okay.
But I've rubbed it down quite a lot and I've oiled my wood.
Okay.
Just to get that real deep sheen on my wood, so my wood shines on camera.
You gave it a good fondling. Good.
Oh, I always fondle my wood when it's oiled. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to your otters. You want to see? I would kind of promise that at the beginning of the
yes, I'd love to see my otters, my otter methods. Right. Because I don't own one, and I have never owned one.
No, you own 3. That's what you own.
Well, one day next year I will. Hopefully.
Well, they're yours. I'm just.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
not in your possession.
Things happen, don't they?
Not in your possession yet. What is it they say about possession?
9/10 of the law.
Oh, maybe you don't own them yet. Then. There you go. This is probably my favorite of the 3. This Barlow design, the Warney blade.
Oh, the Warney.
Mm-hmm. Now I've oiled these up for you.
I know you have. You've done me a solid.
I've taken very good care of them.
I do like it when my friend oils my wood for me.
Well, it always beats doing it yourself, right?
Always, and you do live in a drier climate than I do. Yeah. So,
is that the reason? I think you would probably oil your wood just as much as me, if not more.
That's nice. I'm liking that.
No, I'm not. Are they calling this the granddaddy? I don't know what. It's a spear point.
And they basically, is it quite large? Is it like a granddaddy Barlow type?
Well, yeah, when you compare them,
size wise, yeah, I would say so. Maybe.
Yeah.
That how long's the blade on that Granddaddy? Is it not UK legal?
To the tang.
Yeah, to the tang, to the tip.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be disappointed, sir.
It is UK legal, or it's not?
It's 3.5. It's not even close.
Yeah, but I can say I was dyslexic, and I thought it said 2.
All right. 5.3 instead of 3.5.
That's quite nice. I like
the
that.
math doesn't quite add up, but you're good.
I quite like that. But it's the next one. It's the next one that I really, really want.
This is the one that's floating the boating.
This one floated the boat all the way down. Yeah, look at that. Sodbuster.
No, this isn't UK legal either.
Damn it.
It's got some nice. What is this? It's very dark. It's darker
yeah.
than
It was a wood that wasn't available on the ones that I could find over here. I think it was an oak. But the ones over here I couldn't find in that wood, and that one just sort of really, really spoke to me.
I'm not sure I needed that hole.
Yeah, I think I kind of see where you're getting. Yeah. I'm not sure that a sodbuster needs a hole.
Can you see my eyeball?
No. I was going to say yes, but I'd have just been lying, and I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, that is a sodbuster, isn't it? That is just
that's a proper.
I was looking at the large case.
You know what we could do? We could compare this to the.
You've got the large case, haven't you?
Yeah, let me compare it to that.
Yeah, because I did want a large case sodbuster, but the only ones I could find over here were in Delrin.
I believe that's the only material that they've made.
Right. So I was quite pleased to get that one in wood, in really nice tree wood.
Okay, so I'm comparing them, and they are identical in size. Perhaps this one's a bit deeper, but the length is
almost the same. Yeah.
Exactly the same. Look at that.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, fantastic.
So you'll be happy with that. Let me see if the blades are about the same. I want to say, yeah, very similar blades too.
Awesome.
They are
really pleased with that.
The blades are 1, 2, 3, 3 3/4 inch blade.
Yeah, nice. Big chunky work knife.
Not even close to UK legal.
Not close to UK legal carry, but I can still carry it and use it in certain places.
Yeah, you can use it
when I go fishing.
Go to Landfoot, and the two cops want you to pull it out to look at it, not to arrest you.
I could probably carry it around Texas without any problem. Whilst I'm there, can't I?
Yeah, be a great place for
See, the only one of those that I can get over here is the yellow one, the yellow Delrin.
Well, as I said, I have not seen, at least recently, any releases that were not Delrin. So let's ask the case experts in the room: did they ever make the Sodbuster full-size knife in anything but synthetic handles? If anybody knows the answer to that, let me know. Yeah, but some great otters for you waiting over here in the.
Yeah, that's a big shout out to Sanctified Leather, because
did you see the drawer that they're in?
The drawer.
They're in the money drawer.
The money drawer. so was that a money shot that you?
They're well protected. Let's just say.
Was that the money shot that you just
from little grubby hands? So yeah, that's my that's not my Blade Show money. That's actually grocery money.
In your knife drawer, sir.
Mm-hmm. My grocery money.
Awesome. I'm really pleased with them. That's my first otters.
Yeah, I thought you would be happy with those. So congrats on that purchase. I don't know.
I think it's Tony, Blade in Wales. He's got a nice collection of them. And when we were down there earlier on in the year, we all we all checked them out, and I thought to myself, I need to get one of these.
All right. More knives need holes. TK's got legs. I do. You saw it firsthand.
TK's got legs.
Otter makes sod busters in 3 different sizes of materials. Is that the largest, Joseph? I want to say that has to be probably the largest.
I would hope that's the largest at 3.5-inch blade.
As another heck with too many users, I still carry the 3 rivet on a regular basis. So they like that sort of granddaddy size 3 rivet one there. I like that. Isn't it Otter also that makes the large 3 rivet? Like I believe Orlando has that one, correct?
Yeah, I think Sean might have it, but I think they do a 2 rivet, which is the UK legal one.
Okay.
Possibly.
Yeah. Zen says, or Sean says, I love the 3 rivet. So yeah, Sean's got that.
Sean's got one, yeah.
Yeah. But well, I thought we had a fantastic show, sir. I really appreciate you coming on with me today, and
it was an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure to do it.
I thought this would be a fantastic topic. Do a little something.
Do you know what? It was really nice to get so many moderns out again. I've been on such a Sheffield hit list and Rough Rider traditionals. It was really nice to get a few of these knives out that I've not had out for like a while. Yeah, it was nice to see them.
Yeah, I really do. I think you have an amazing Spyderco collection. Not all. You've got tons of great modern knives, but for a Spyderco collection, you probably got among the best that I've seen. You got just
me my Sage in titanium.
Mm-hmm.
The what's this little for? Oh, this is
varieties.
Spidey Chef. Another favorite.
So that is a chef blade, isn't it? That's a great one.
Yeah. The old
he just goes on and on and on, guys. I mean, his Spyder collection is insane. A lot of them that are discontinued too, right, Mikey?
There's a few, yeah. There are a few for sure. Yeah. Older ones.
But we appreciate everybody coming in today. I'm just in the show basically because it's time, not because I want to. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Had a great time with Mikey today. Hope that everybody is going to have a fantastic Sunday. We're all kind of gearing up for Christmas time. Again, go check out all your knife retailers. It's such a great time to find great deals on knives right now. So if you're in the buying mood and you can swing it, buy something for yourself. A little Christmas gift for yourself. I know that's what I've done. I got another custom buck on the way.
I didn't know you was getting a custom buck again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to order earlier in the year to have it here in time for Christmas, but it didn't work out with the sales and so forth. So I knew that they would probably do something special, and they did, the 15% off. So a great time to get that. But we've got Mark coming up in 90 minutes. I guess you're on that show as well today, Mike?
I am. Me and Elan talking EDC.
Elando.
Yes, Elando Swoon.
Okay, so make sure you're checking that out.
He's got a new knife that I'm hoping he's going to show on the show because it's rather special.
9:30 p.m. UK time, correct?
I have no idea.
Is that right, Mark? I want to say that's right.
Mark, are you still there?
Yeah, that's right. Because it's 8 o'clock there now, so an hour and a half would be 9:30.
I know we're doing EDC gifts for like Christmas, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll probably show a knife.
Got a few EDC gifts from SMKW on my last order.
Oh,
very poor quality, but they're, it's the thought that counts.
It's oh dear.
I got a carabiner with a blade.
I've got a.
Let me show that. It's human.
I've got a bottle opener from Buck with a blade on it. It's an odd carry, I think.
This is what happens when you're climbing with a rope and the blade opens and you cut your rope by accident.
when you're 9,000 feet up.
And then all of a sudden the blade deploys. And there goes your rope.
Mine's even got a liner lock as well. It's a liner lock blade.
I like yours better. This does not lock. It's just flops open. So there you have it. Some wonderful add-ons from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. But that's going to do it for today's show, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week back with Slip Joint Sawyer.
Who?
Don't know what the... Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. It's this other
I don't
fellow.
know who the guy is. Some jackass.
Right. The guy that doesn't like modern knives.
Yeah. Him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him.
So make sure you're back next week. Make sure your thumbs on all the way up on the way out the door. We'll see you next week, guys. For Slippy and the Thrifty Show, I am Thrifty. Thank you again, Mikey. We'll see you.
And I am Baldy. Thank you very much. Cheers for having me.